Followers of God, you need to copy Satan and his kingdom for a real breakthrough. Just hear me out. I know it sounds crazy, but think about it. The satanic kingdom, the kingdom of darkness, they are not playing when it comes to trying to get as many souls into hell with them, get as many souls to sin and to destroy one another. Too many Christians are relaxed. Believers in God are very nonchalant, very casual about the spirit realm that is all around, about just what it takes sometimes for a breakthrough, about just how serious this situation is. Too many Christians, too many believers in God are just with folded hands, doing nothing of any use with their time here in the world. Whereas the satanic kingdom, the demons, they don't sleep. And I get it, they don't need sleep like you and me. But are you willing to sacrifice some sleep to help the kingdom of light? Are you willing to sacrifice some sleep to get breakthroughs? Because sometimes that's what it's going to take. Genuine perseverance, making some level of sacrifice. The same way the kingdom of darkness sacrifice. We need to make sacrifices. Of course, our sacrifices are not wicked and satanic, but giving up some of your sleep to go into prayer. Most witches, Satanists, they're active from about midnight until 6 a.m. They will wake up, astral project. A lot of witches astral project and harass believers of God. We need to be willing to wake up and get into our secret prayer closet more often. If it means you dedicate an hour of your sleep to spending time with God, just sitting, speaking to God, listening for anything he has to tell you, showing up and showing him that you are serious about putting him in first place and developing a strong relationship with him. It doesn't just land in your lap, this strong relationship with God. For most of us, it doesn't work that way. We have to put in real effort. The kingdom of darkness, they will try again to get us to sin, to cause us harm, to cast spells, curse us. So we need to try again to get our breakthroughs, to pray for ourselves, pray for others. Make some different topics to pray about. There is so much in this world that we can pray about. And we must push through, even if we feel fatigue. I'm guilty of it too. Feeling fatigue, feeling distracted, feeling too tired. But just keep going anyway. Pray anyway. Set the alarm, wake up anyway. We need to take this more seriously. Satanists fast too. Real Satanists, real witches that are not playing about with their craft. They take time to fast. They put in the work. They have altars that they dedicate to their false gods, their lesser gods. So children of light, we need to take more time in fasting and prayer. Just like scripturally it says, some go by fasting and prayer. Fasting, some people want to skip that part, but we need to do it. We need to do it more often. Once a year isn't enough. Once every 6 months isn't enough. Fast, if you have the ability, depending on your condition, you should be trying to fast, even if it's just a half-day fast. You fast without letting everybody know that you're fasting. It's meant to be a secret thing between you and the Most High. What we do secretly for God, he will reward openly. So just like witches, Satanists, they do their stuff in the dark too. They do their stuff secretly. We need to fast, even if it's just half a day. But during that time, we spend much time in prayer. During that time, we stay away from things that are not pleasing to God, that are destructive to our soul. We shouldn't be watching violent, carnal content. We shouldn't be listening to secular music. We should be dedicating that time during fasting to really giving praise and worship to God, to really repenting, to really praying about different subjects. So if the kingdom of darkness can do it, we should do it too. And yes, it might seem harder to choose the right-hand path, which is God's way, because unfortunately we are closer in frequency while we are in these bodies to the kingdom of darkness. Satan has been given this planet for a period of time, so it makes sense that him and his demons, his unclean spirits, the witches that work for him, are all around us. The human eye cannot see the principalities, the powers of the air, but there are many things monitoring us, stalking us, trying to influence us. Scientifically, it's been proven that we have about approximately 12,000 thoughts a day, of which 80% or more are negative. This should convince you, if you needed convincing, that there are unclean spirits speaking to us. Not all of our thoughts are our own. Some people just assume that all their thoughts are their own. A lot of intrusive thoughts are not your own. And the reason why it's hard to realize this is because most of the time, the demons, the unclean spirits sound like our own thoughts in our mind. There's no differentiation from the voice or the volume or anything like that. So this is why they're able to get on with what they're doing undetected. Because remember, Satan's biggest trick was to convince the world that he didn't exist. And why is this beneficial to him? He can get on with running, causing havoc without being challenged. Now we need to stop burying our head in the sand and pretending that there isn't a kingdom of darkness that we need to rise up against and fight, and start to fight in spirit. We need to go against the kingdom of darkness in spirit and understand that they've got nothing better to do with themselves than to continuously harass humanity, continuously cause problems. So we need to continuously persist in prayer. Never get so relaxed. Even if you think you're having a great time, you're on a winning streak, I wouldn't advise for you to get comfortable and relaxed. Satan loves when we get comfortable and relaxed. And then he can hit us with something unsuspecting. We haven't kept our guard up. So this is just the truth. Many people who are serious about their satanic path don't play games. They do sacrifices. They fast. They pray. They rise up at times that are not necessarily comfortable and easy to do, but they'll do it. And so children of light, chosen ones, we need to make much more effort in the same way and show God that we truly do care about him, believe in him, and need him.